Good morning, good morning, good morning. So how's my 2020 survivors this morning? Y'all up? Yeah, so I just want to know, what's the tea of the day? As for me, I'm still got my Celestial Lemon Zinger tea. Here it is, y'all. I guess y'all can see it. It's a herbal tea. It's lemon. I got it upside down. Lemon Zinger, y'all. I see it. So, what y'all drinking this morning? Y'all gonna watch the inauguration? Yeah. Couldn't sleep last night. I was, well, actually, I fell asleep early. Woke up probably like 12:30. Then when I went back to sleep, I woke up, it was 8 o'clock. And I wanted to get up at least 7, but oh well. I never could sleep right. I consider myself as a night owl. But oh well, y'all. They always say the older you get, you don't need that much sleep. But I've been like this ever since I was young. So, yes. It's nothing like a hot cup of tea on a cold winter's night. Remember that? That was like a hot cup of tea. And remember they used to make the hot toddies, they called them? They would pour a little bit in their cup of tea, a little bit of vodka or whatever it was they was drinking. They pour some in the tea. I've done it a few times too. It's not bad at all. And it warms your insides too, so. Oh. So, Monday, I'll come on with a different tea. I don't know how many teas I could try, y'all. But I'll do my best. I know by when the weather gets better, spring and summer come in, I guess I gotta do cold teas then, huh? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how many hot teas I can get to. Yeah. So what y'all doing today? Y'all gonna watch the inauguration? When I woke up, the other guy, was saying his farewells. I woke up to that. So I guess I'll watch the inauguration, get ready for that. When I finish my tea. Is it cold where y'all at? We were supposed to get some snow flurries here in Pennsylvania. I haven't seen none. So far, we haven't had a bad winter at all. We gotta get through next month, February. This month is almost gone. This month has really flew, as I figured it would, yeah. They say the older you get, the faster the time flies, y'all. That's the true thing. remember back in that day when I was young, I used to think it would take a long time before a year would come around. Now it just flies through like that. If you ain't awake, you won't catch it, y'all. You will not catch it. Whew. So what y'all been doing since we had to stay in so much? Have y'all been being creative in the house? Finding things to do to break up the monotony? Have you found something to do in the house? Ooh, hopefully for those who have someone there with them, other family members or whatever, I hope this is a time that if you're not closer, I hope this is a time that you all can work it out and become closer as a family. Because you never know nowadays, when you walk out that door, if you're coming back, you never know when you close them eyes if you're going to open them again. So we got to treat our loved ones better, as well as people on the outside, even though they don't always treat us right. But we got to stay pleasant. You know, not get bent out of shape because of somebody else, you know. Got to learn to forgive. You may not forget a lot of things, but you must learn how to forgive. Because the Lord doesn't want us to run around here hating people. While if we go around here hating people, then they still have control over you. They're going on with their lives, living it the way they want to, doing what they want to. You still are bent up with a lot of hate and can't forgive. If the Lord can forgive us for some of the things we have done in this world, if he can forgive us for some of the things we've done to ourselves and other people, I know we can forgive. No? I hate it. Ooh. I hate it. I have hated on some people. But when I hate on you, I just steer clear. I slowly get away from you. I don't get up in your face cussing and fussing, sending you hate mail, and you calling you out your name, blasting you on Facebook, all this crazy stuff, you know. I don't do all that. I'm too laid back for all that. You know, I may hate you within. But then, as I grew older and my beliefs in the Lord got stronger, because I know what I feel inside, I learned not to hate, just to forgive. Just learn how to forgive and go on with your life. And that'll make you a better person, because hating, it just eats away at you. You're full of hatred. If you can hate one person, then you're going to hate another one. And then another one. And Lord, I have all the reason in the world to hate certain people. But then I said, you know, I'm still here. Life goes on. So what more can you ask for? You made it through. I made it through. I forgive my enemies. They have that cross to bear. But now I am free. They have the cross to bear. And it's just a lesson learned for me. So I never go back. Ever go back. Because from now on, it's me. Me first. And not a selfish me. No, not a selfish me. But I know now what I want and what I need. And I know not to let anyone abuse or use me. Because this girl is too much stronger for all that. If I survived all the stuff I went through, it ain't no turning back, y'all. It ain't no turning back. So, just listen to the man upstairs and he will guide you in the right way. Then if you don't follow, what can we say? And even if you don't follow him right away, he's still going to go on. He's still going to hold on to you. He's still going to give you that chance. So I just wanted to, for the day, starting from this day, if there's anybody in your life that you hate, then you pray to take that away from you. Forgiving does not mean that you're going to forget and carry on the way it was. That's not what forgiving means. It does not mean to forgive a person, okay, and then I'll go back if you're in a domestic violence situation. Or if it's a friendship and maybe that person did you wrong. And you hated them, and then after some time you decided to forgive them. So you forgive them and you move on. But you don't go back and get in that same situation unless you know positively that that person has changed. But no matter which way, you pray on it and you ask the Lord to take that hatred out your heart and you forgive them. So, y'all, that's the thought of today is forgiveness. Just hope that that person goes on and has a better life, so. I don't know, y'all, but I just want to tell y'all again to please stay out the way. We're not in the clear yet. Just stay out the way. And stay covered up, stay 6 feet apart. Don't forget that. I see so many people are just getting closer and together and they're not paying attention to the marks on the sidewalk and in the stores and in the streets. They are getting closer. And I imagine as the weather breaks, it's going to be even more people not wearing their masks. So we got to stay alert. You see what happened at the White House when they weren't ready? See what can happen to us if we're not ready. If we're not following the guidelines to stay covered up out the way. This stuff is not a joke. These people are not getting paid to come on television and make up lies about their family members having this or about them having it. There's people I personally know that have had this virus. And people right in my family who had this virus and has it now. So it's not a joke, it's not a plaything, it's for real. So we just gotta just be careful. Pray to the Lord that it will come to a close one day soon. Because it ain't no joke out there, y'all. Gotta be strong. I give my strength to the man upstairs. Lord, I give my strength to him. He's the one. I feel so, how can I put it? I feel so strong sometimes I scare myself, but I give my strength to him first and foremost. Without him, I wouldn't be here. Secondly, I give my strength to my mama. I give my strength to my mama, Isophane. Yes. I never thought. I thought she was the only person in the world that had that name. But then I seen it, somewhere else. I think it was years ago I seen that name on Facebook. My mother's goddaughter, she gave her middle name is Isophane. Sheila Isophane. Because my mom was my cousin's godmother. And now I've got her name for my channel. And I never ever changed the name. Shahida Isophane. Shahida was given to me years ago by one of my sons because he is Muslim. And then my mother's name, Isophane, so you can't get any better than that. You can't get any better than that. So I feel blessed, y'all. And I have my 2020 survivors. We got through this, y'all. Woo! We got through it. Many nights and days we sit up here and laid up here and watched all this stuff playing out in front of our eyes. And watching all of that violence going around in all these states and the homicides and the police killings and then the rioting and the looting. This virus, I mean, all this crazy stuff. But still, we're here. And we should be even more thankful. We could be in a much worse situation, but we're here. We're here, and we're blessed. We're blessed each and every day we open our eyes. Because the Lord is watching over us. And he has a reason for us still being here. So let's make it a positive reason, not nothing negative. Let the rest of our days be positive. And let's move on to try to make it a better place. I think if we just had more love, it would help out an awful lot if we just knew how to love each other. And that could be the easiest thing in the world, but we make it so hard because a lot of times it's all about us and not about us as a whole. It's all about me, 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 me. If you ever listen to a person talk and you hear all these I, and me, and I, and me, you know what that's about. Them. I don't know. No, I'm not a Mother Teresa. I'm not trying to be the best person in the world. I'm far from it. But I do have feelings. I have compassion. I've always cared about other people. I think, oh God, when I was younger, it was always them before me. Them before me. If maybe if I'd have thought more about me back then, I would be in a better predicament. You know? I would have been in a much better predicament because I always loved, I used to have so many interests. So many interests in life, man. But I always put other people in front of me. I always did what other people wanted me to do. I mean, there was a limit, but you know what I'm saying. The follow the leader thing because you think you want all these friends and stuff. Man, you're lucky if you got one good friend. One good friend. And that's why I've grown to really, truthfully, love Mama T and Sis Pam because they seem to have such a good sisterly relationship. And I think that's a good thing because, you know, two women can't get along. Now, I don't know what goes on when the cameras go off, but I'm just going by what I see. Like the majority of us do, the first impressions. And yeah, to go over there and check them out. Because I think they do good together because they're helping each other. They tell their stories, they tell their testimonies, they're helping each other. Because like I said, everybody especially women, cannot live together. I remember years ago, a friend of mine that came to visit for a couple weeks. But in the meantime, I was going where? Oh, that's when I worked for Domestic Abuse Organization. We were going to a convention at the Poconos. So I allowed her to stay in my house while I was going, my friend then. Because, you know, we have spent nights over each other's house. I mean, we knew each other from way back. When we both were in our domestic violence situation. I mean, we just. So anyway, I left her there while I was going. I comes home. She had my bedroom changed around, everything, the bed, the dresses. And I said, what's going on? She said, now she had her own bedroom. I allowed her to have her own bedroom. She even went out and bought another bedroom set from like one of the thrift stores or whatever. And when she left, she gave it back to, she gave it to one of her daughters. And I put mine back in the original bedroom set back in the room. But she had changed. I said, why you do that? She said, oh, because she's so used to always changing her rooms around. I said, well, that's her rooms. This ain't your room. Well, boy, I don't know. When you think back at some things, you just wonder why. You just wonder. But with that being said, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. So I can get ready to look at this inauguration today. And I hope that y'all are doing fine. I'll be back on Friday with some more of What's the Tea for Today. I think I'm going to stop showing my tea after the first day because if I keep showing it on the videos, when my videos upload, sometimes they're going to think, oh, that's the one she already did because I notice the tea is always showing this. And for 3 days, the same tea be showing. So some going to say, oh, I already seen that. So I'm not going to show y'all my tea except for the first day, which is Monday. I'll show it, and then that's it. So with that being said, y'all, I just want to say like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll be notified of another video. Please watch the videos all the way through. They're not that long. Make comments, and I always answer my comments. And with that being said, I just want to say, I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Love you.